Imagine you walk into a room and every eye turns to you, not because of your looks or your money, but because of the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you command respect, the way people, including women, can't help but notice your presence. Now imagine the opposite, feeling ignored, dismissed, or outright disrespected by the people who should value you the most. It's a gut punch, isn't it? But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to reclaim your power, demand respect without ever raising your voice, and create a life where disrespect simply doesn't exist. Stay with me, because the difference between being overlooked and being unforgettable comes down to what you're about to learn. Now let's get started. Number 1, set clear boundaries. Let's talk about boundaries because most men don't realize how crucial they are until it's too late. Without boundaries, you're sending the message that anything goes, and guess what? She'll take you up on that. If a woman doesn't respect you, it's likely because you haven't made it clear where the line is. Let me give it to you straight. A woman will test your limits. It's in her nature. She's wired to push, to see if you'll hold firm or fold. If you don't push back, she'll lose respect for you in a heartbeat. Picture this. You're on a date, and she's glued to her phone. You don't say anything, thinking it's polite to just let it slide. Wrong move. The message you're sending is that you're okay with being treated like a second option. Instead, say something like, "I value my time with you, so if you'd rather be on your phone, let me know and I'll leave you to it." Boom. That's how you set a boundary. You're not being rude, you're being assertive, and the difference is everything. Boundaries aren't just about correcting bad behavior, they're about protecting your self-respect. For example, if she constantly cancels plans last minute, don't just smile and reschedule. Say, "I respect your time and I'd like the same in return. If you're not serious about this, let's not waste each other's time." That's how a man with standards talks. Women respect men who respect themselves enough to enforce boundaries. And here's the kicker. A woman who truly values you will rise to the occasion. She'll respect you more for standing up for yourself. One who doesn't, she'll fade away. And trust me, you're better off without her. What makes this so powerful is that it works in any situation, romantic, professional, even with family. Boundaries are universal. And the best part, once you start setting them, you'll notice something incredible. The people around you will begin treating you differently. They'll step up their game because they know you're not a man to be messed with. And that's the kind of energy you want to bring into every interaction. Number 2. Stop explaining yourself. Let me hit you with some hard truth. Women don't respect men who are constantly explaining themselves. If you're always justifying your actions, your decisions, your very existence, you're showing insecurity, and insecurity is the ultimate respect killer. A man who knows his worth doesn't feel the need to explain himself. His actions speak louder than words. Here's a scenario. You tell her you're going out with your friends on Friday night, and she starts asking why. Don't fall into the trap of giving a long-winded explanation. Don't say, "Well, we haven't hung out in a while and I thought it would be good to catch up." No, stop right there. Instead say, "I've made plans for Friday." That's it. No further explanation is needed. And if she pushes, stay calm and repeat yourself. "I've made plans." Period. Think about it. When was the last time you explained yourself to your boss or a colleague about something that wasn't their business? You probably wouldn't do it because you understand that over-explaining dilutes authority. So why do it in your personal life? The same principle applies. By over-explaining, you're essentially seeking her approval. And the moment you do that, you're giving away your power. Now, let's take it a step further. What if she challenges your goals or ambitions? Let's say you're pursuing a career change or starting a new business, and she says, Are you sure that's a good idea? Isn't that risky? Don't defend yourself. Don't give her a detailed breakdown of why this is the right move for you. Instead, respond with confidence. This is what I've decided to do. If she respects you, she'll support you. If she doesn't, that's her problem, not yours. The less you explain yourself, the more curious she'll become. Why? Because mystery creates attraction. When you're an open book, there's no challenge. But when you hold your ground without over-explaining, you're signaling strength, confidence, and independence. And those are qualities every high-value man embodies. Number 3, don't react emotionally. If there's one thing that can instantly destroy respect, it's losing control of your emotions. Women are emotional creatures by nature. They thrive on drama, tension, and passion. But here's the thing. They don't want you to mirror that energy. They want you to be the calm in their storm. The second you react emotionally, whether it's anger, frustration, or defensiveness, you've lost the frame. And when you lose the frame, you lose her respect. Let's break it down. Say she's throwing out a passive-aggressive comment like, "Oh, you never listen to me, do you?" Most men would either get defensive, "That's not true, I always listen," or they'd shut down completely. Neither of these responses works. Instead, take a deep breath, maintain eye contact, and say, "What's really bothering you?" This shows that you're not rattled by her jab, you're in control, and you're directing the conversation to a productive place. Here's another example. She's upset because you didn't respond to her text right away, and she says something like, "I guess I'm not important to you." Don't react with guilt or defensiveness. Say calmly, "I had other things to take care of, and I'll always get back to you when I can." Notice the tone here. It's calm, direct, and leaves no room for argument. Women test men emotionally all the time. It's not always intentional, but it's almost always inevitable. The key is to recognize these tests for what they are and refuse to play into them. When you react emotionally, you're giving her exactly what she wants. Validation that she can control your mood. But when you stay composed, you're showing her that you're a man who's in charge of himself, and that's incredibly attractive. One of the best ways to master this skill is to adopt a Stoic mindset. Remember, you can't control what she says or does, but you can control how you respond. Instead of letting her words get under your skin, ask yourself, does this really matter in the grand scheme of things? 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. So why waste your energy? Save it for the battles that truly matter. When you consistently refuse to react emotionally, something remarkable happens. She begins to trust you more. She sees you as a stable, grounded presence in her life, someone she can rely on when things get tough. And that trust, it's the foundation of respect. So the next time she tries to push your buttons, remember this: calm is your superpower. Use it wisely. Number 4, limit her access to you. Let's get into something most men overlook: access. If you're constantly available to a woman who disrespects you, you're essentially rewarding bad behavior. Think about it. If every time she cancels plans last minute, you're still texting her the next day, or if she disrespects you in public and you act like nothing happened, you're telling her, "This is okay, keep doing it." Access is a privilege, not a right. And here's the kicker: not everyone deserves it. If a woman doesn't respect you, it's time to limit how much access she has to your time, energy, and attention. This isn't about being petty or manipulative. It's about protecting yourself and showing her that disrespect has consequences. Let's say she's the type who constantly flakes on plans. You've been here before. She says, "Let's meet at 7, then hits you with the classic, "Something came up. Can we reschedule?" instead of apologizing. Most men would try to accommodate her, thinking it's the polite thing to do, but that's a mistake. The next time she does this, simply say, "I value my time, and I don't reschedule with people who don't respect it." Then let her deal with the silence that follows. Here's another scenario. She's playing games, ignoring your texts, only responding when it suits her, or pulling away to make you chase her. The solution? Stop chasing, pull back, limit her access to you. Don't text her first. Don't engage in her games. Let her feel your absence. Trust me, when she realizes she doesn't have unlimited access to you, she'll either start respecting you or disappear entirely. And if it's the latter, good riddance. A high-value man doesn't chase people who don't value him. He protects his time and energy like they're sacred, and they are. When you start limiting access to women who disrespect you, something incredible happens. You regain control. You're no longer reacting to her behavior. You're dictating the terms of engagement, and that's a powerful place to be. Number 5, call out disrespect immediately. Here's the thing about disrespect. If you don't address it immediately, it grows like a weed. What starts as a small comment or a subtle slight can quickly escalate into outright contempt if you let it slide. Men, the moment you allow disrespect to go unchecked, you're teaching her that it's acceptable. And trust me, it's a lesson she won't unlearn unless you show her otherwise. Imagine you're out with her and some friends, and she makes a snarky comment about your job or your ambitions. You might feel the sting, but instead of saying something, you laugh it off to keep the peace. Big mistake. In her mind, your silence equals agreement. She thinks, if he didn't push back, it must be true. The solution? Call it out, calmly but firmly. Say, "I don't appreciate comments like that. If you can't respect what I do, we don't need to have this conversation." Watch how quickly the tone changes. Calling out disrespect isn't about being confrontational, it's about standing up for yourself. For example, if she interrupts you constantly during a conversation, don't just let it slide. Pause, look her in the eye, and say, "I need you to let me finish before you speak. I'd like to have a respectful conversation." Notice how direct that is. There's no aggression, no passive aggressiveness, just clear communication. And that's what sets a high-value man apart. Now, some of you might be thinking, what if she gets defensive? Here's the reality. If a woman gets defensive when you call out her disrespect, that's a red flag. A mature, respectful woman will acknowledge her mistake and adjust. One who doubles down or tries to flip the script? She's showing you exactly who she is, and you should believe her. The best part? When you start calling out disrespect in the moment, you'll notice a shift in how people treat you, not just women, but everyone. People will see that you're not someone who tolerates being walked over, and they'll act accordingly. Disrespect thrives in silence. Don't give it the space to grow. Number 6, stand firm in your values. Your values are the core of who you are as a man. They define what you stand for, what you believe in, and how you navigate the world. And let me tell you something. A man who abandons his values to please a woman is a man who will lose her respect, and his own. If you're constantly bending, compromising, or changing to fit someone else's expectations, you're not living authentically, and women can sense that a mile away. Let's say you're someone who values your career and personal growth above all else. You're putting in long hours, sacrificing nights out, and staying focused on your goals. Then, a woman comes along who starts questioning your priorities. She says things like, "Why are you working so much? Don't you care about spending time with me?" Now, a lot of guys would fall into the trap of feeling guilty and scaling back their efforts to make her happy. Don't do it. Instead, stand firm. Say, "This is what I'm passionate about, and I won't compromise on it." If that doesn't work for you, I understand. That's not just confidence, That's leadership. What about your principles? Maybe you're someone who values honesty, loyalty, and accountability. If a woman starts exhibiting behaviors that clash with those values, lying, flaking on commitments, or refusing to take responsibility, you need to address it. Don't make excuses for her. Don't let it slide because you're afraid of losing her. Stand firm. Say, I can't build a relationship with someone who doesn't align with my values. If you can't meet me there, this won't work. That's how you filter out women who aren't on your level. Standing firm in your values isn't just about relationships. It's about every aspect of your life. When you make decisions based on your values, you're living authentically. And authenticity is magnetic. People, women included, are drawn to men who know who they are and aren't afraid to show it. Living by your values takes courage to say no, to walk away, and to hold yourself to a higher standard. You'll face criticism, pushback, and even ridicule. But at the end of the day, the respect you gain for yourself and from others is worth it. Remember, a man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. Don't be that man. Be the one who stands tall, no matter what. Number 7. Master the art of silence. Silence. It's a weapon, a power move, and one of the most underused tools in a man's arsenal. The problem is, most men think silence equals weakness. They feel the need to fill every uncomfortable pause, to justify their thoughts, or to defend themselves at all costs. But let me tell you something. Silence speaks louder than any argument ever could. A well-timed silence can shift the power dynamic in your favor faster than anything else. Here's the truth. Women will test you emotionally. They'll throw out comments designed to provoke you, to see how you'll react. Maybe it's a snarky remark about your appearance, your career, or even your friends. Most men immediately jump to their own defense, scrambling to prove her wrong. Don't do it. Instead, pause. Let her words hang in the air. Look her straight in the eye and let her feel the weight of the silence. That moment of discomfort. It's hers to own, not yours. For example, imagine she says something like, I guess you're not serious about this relationship since you never prioritize me. Most men would fall into the trap of over-explaining, saying something like, no, that's not true. I've been so busy with work, but I promise I'll do better. Wrong move. Instead, try this. Say nothing. Let her statement echo in the room. When she realizes you're not biting, she'll either clarify her point or backpedal entirely. Either way, you've maintained control. Silence isn't just about words, it's about presence. When you're silent, you're showing that you're unfazed, unbothered, and in control. It creates an air of mystery that women find irresistible. Why? Because it's rare. Most men are too busy trying to prove themselves, but a man who knows his worth doesn't need to explain it. He lets his actions do the talking. And here's the best part. Silence forces people to reflect. When you don't immediately respond to a disrespectful comment, you give her space to think about what she said. In many cases, she'll realize she crossed a line and correct herself. But if you're always filling the silence with excuses or justifications, she'll never have that moment of self-awareness. The next time you're faced with disrespect or a situation that feels off, resist the urge to react. Pause, breathe, say nothing. Let the silence work for you. It's not just a tool, it's a superpower. Number 8. Be willing to walk away. Now, let's get into the ultimate power move, walking away. This isn't just a strategy, it's a mindset. The moment you're willing to walk away from anything or anyone that doesn't serve you, you become unstoppable. Why? Because you're no longer operating from a place of fear. You're not afraid of losing her, upsetting her, or being alone. You're standing in your power, and that's a game changer. Here's the deal. Women can sense desperation. If she knows you'll stick around no matter how she treats you, she has no reason to change her behavior. But if she realizes that you have the courage to walk away, everything shifts. Suddenly, she has something to lose, and that changes the dynamic entirely. Let's break this down with an example. Say you're in a relationship and she's been pushing your boundaries. Maybe she's disrespectful, dismissive, or constantly testing you. You've addressed it, but nothing's changed. What do? You walk, not in anger, not in frustration, but with calm confidence. You say, "I've made my expectations clear, and I see that they're not being respected. This isn't working for me." Then you leave. No drama, no arguments, just action. Walking away isn't about punishing her, it's about respecting yourself. It's about sending the message that you're not willing to settle for less than you deserve. And here's the kicker. Most women will chase after a man who's willing to walk away. Why? Because it shows strength. It shows that you value yourself enough to put your well-being above the relationship. But let's be clear, walking away isn't always about ending things permanently. Sometimes it's about creating space for her to reflect on her behavior. When you remove yourself from the situation, you give her the opportunity to miss you, to appreciate what she had, and to make the necessary changes. If she doesn't, then you've dodged a bullet. Either way, you win. The ability to walk away is the ultimate expression of self-respect. It shows that you're not afraid to be alone, that you're not dependent on her for your happiness, and that you're in control of your own life. So, the next time you find yourself in a situation where you're not being valued, remember this: walking away isn't losing, it's winning with dignity. Number 9, don't try to fix her. Let me tell you one of the biggest mistakes men make: trying to fix women. You see her flaws, her struggles, her bad habits, and you think, "I can help her. I can fix her. I can make her better." Stop. Right there. You are not her therapist, her savior, or her project. The moment you step into that role, you've already lost her respect. Here's the truth. A woman who doesn't respect herself will never truly respect you. And it's not your job to teach her how to respect herself. That's her journey, not yours. Trying to fix her only drains your energy and shifts the focus away from where it should be, on you and your growth. For example, let's say you're dating a woman who has a history of toxic relationships. She brings that baggage into your relationship: trust issues, emotional outbursts, and a general lack of respect for boundaries. You think, if I just show her what a good man looks like, she'll change. But here's the thing, change has to come from within. No amount of patience, kindness, or effort on your part will fix someone who doesn't want to be fixed. Instead of trying to fix her, focus on yourself. Ask yourself, why am I drawn to someone who treats me this way? What does this say about my own self-worth? The hard truth is that sometimes we attract people who mirror our own insecurities. By addressing your own issues, you'll naturally start attracting women who are on your level. Women who don't need fixing because they've already done the work. And let's not forget, women are incredibly intuitive. If she senses that you're trying to fix her, she'll see it as condescending. No one wants to feel like a project, but when you treat her as an equal, someone who's responsible for her own growth and choices, you're showing respect. And that respect is far more powerful than any attempt to save her. So, the next time you're tempted to fix a woman, stop and ask yourself, is this my responsibility, or am I trying to avoid my own work by focusing on hers? 9 times out of 10, the answer will be clear. Let her take responsibility for her own life and focus on living yours to the fullest. That's how you command respect, not just from women, but from everyone around you. Number 10. Keep your circle strong. Let me ask you this. Who do you spend the most time with? because the people you surround yourself with will either elevate you or drag you down. If your circle is full of weak men who tolerate disrespect and lack ambition, guess what? That energy is going to rub off on you. But if you're surrounded by strong, driven men who hold themselves to high standards, you'll naturally rise to their level. This isn't just a cliché, it's a fact. Your circle shapes your mindset. Now, let's talk about how this relates to handling women who don't respect you. A weak circle will enable your bad decisions. They'll say things like, "That's just how women are," or "You're overthinking it, man. Just let it go." They'll encourage you to tolerate disrespect because they do the same in their own lives. But a strong circle will call you out. They'll say, "Why are you putting up with that? You deserve better." And that's the kind of accountability every man needs. For example, let's say you're dating a woman who constantly undermines your goals. You tell your friends, and instead of challenging you, they laugh it off. That's not a circle, it's dead weight. But if you have real men in your corner, they'll push you to stand up for yourself. They'll remind you of your worth and help you see the situation clearly. And sometimes they'll even show you where you're falling short, so you can grow stronger. Building a strong circle isn't just about having friends who back you up. It's about having friends who inspire you. Men who are disciplined, ambitious, and unafraid to demand respect in their own lives. These are the men who will motivate you to level up, not just in your relationships, but in every area of your life. So, how do you build a strong circle? Start by evaluating your current one. Who lifts you up? Who drags you down? Be brutally honest with yourself. Then, seek out environments where high-value men gather, whether it's at the gym, networking events, or professional groups. Surround yourself with men who are living the life you want to live, and watch how your own mindset shifts. Remember, iron sharpens iron. If you want to handle disrespect like a king, you need to surround yourself with kings. Number 11. Protect your energy. Your energy is your most valuable resource. It's what fuels your ambitions, drives your growth, and shapes your mindset. And yet, so many men squander their energy on people and situations that don't deserve it. If a woman doesn't respect you, she's draining your energy, and that's something you can't afford. Think about it. Every time you engage with someone who disrespects you, you're giving them a piece of your mental and emotional bandwidth. Every argument, every moment of self-doubt, every second spent trying to fix or appease them is energy you could be investing in yourself. And here's the harsh truth. She doesn't value it. If she respected you, she wouldn't be draining you in the first place. So, how do you protect your energy? First, recognize where it's being wasted. For example, if you're constantly arguing with her about the same issues, you're stuck in a cycle that's going nowhere. Break the pattern. Instead of engaging, take a step back. Ask yourself, is this worth my time and energy, or am I just spinning my wheels? 9 times out of 10, the answer will be clear. Next, set boundaries, not just with her, but with yourself. Decide what you will and won't tolerate. For example, if she's the type who thrives on drama, don't play into it. When she starts stirring the pot, stay calm and disengage. Say something like, "I'm not interested in this conversation," and walk away. It's not about being cold. It's about protecting your peace. Finally, shift your focus. Instead of pouring your energy into someone who doesn't respect you, invest it in yourself. Hit the gym. Work on your passions. Build your skills. The more you invest in your own growth, the less tolerance you'll have for people who drain you. And here's the beauty of it. When you start prioritizing yourself, you'll naturally attract women who respect and value your energy. Protecting your energy isn't just about avoiding toxic situations. It's about creating a life where your energy is directed toward what truly matters. When you master this, you won't just handle disrespect, you'll eliminate it from your life entirely. Number 12. Command respect, don't demand it. Respect isn't something you can force. You can't demand it, beg for it, or manipulate someone into giving it to you. True respect is commanded. It's earned through your actions, your mindset, and the way you carry yourself. And here's the kicker. When you command respect, you don't even have to ask for it. It's given freely. So, how do you command respect? Start with confidence. Confidence isn't about arrogance or bravado. It's about knowing your worth and acting accordingly. When you walk into a room, do you carry yourself like a man who deserves respect? Or do you shrink into the background, hoping not to be noticed? Women can sense this instantly. They pick up on your energy before you even say a word. For example, imagine you're on a date, and the conversation turns to your goals. A man who demands respect might try to impress her by exaggerating his achievements or talking himself up. But a man who commands respect speaks with quiet confidence. He says, "This is what I'm working on, and I'm excited about where it's going." He doesn't need her validation because he's already validated himself. Commanding respect also means living with integrity. Do you follow through on your commitments? Do you practice what you preach? If you're the kind of man who says one thing and does another, you're undermining your own credibility. But when your actions align with your words, people, women included, take notice. They see you as a man of character, and that's the foundation of respect. Finally, commanding respect means setting the standard for how you want to be treated. If someone crosses the line, you address it immediately. If they continue, you walk away. You don't tolerate disrespect, not because you're trying to prove a point, but because you genuinely believe you deserve better. And that belief radiates outward, influencing how others treat you. Here's the bottom line. When you command respect, you don't have to chase it. It comes to you naturally. Women will either rise to meet your standards or they'll fall away, and either outcome is a win. So, focus on becoming the kind of man who commands respect effortlessly. Live with confidence, integrity, and purpose, and watch how the world responds. Now let me ask you one more time. Are you ready to take control of your life and relationships? Comment, "Respect starts with me" below if you're ready to command the respect you deserve. Remember, fellas, respect begins with self-respect. Apply these strategies and watch how your world transforms. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Your support helps this content reach more men who need it. Let's build a community of men who refuse to settle for less. Until next time, stay strong and stay unapologetic. Subscribe to the channel right now and hit that notification bell. Your subscription makes it easier for YouTube to recommend this content to more men who need it. Let's spread the message. Together, we rise.